Hey guys, Carlo here. Welcome to the vlog. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been incorporating a lot of, watch content here on the channel. When I mean watch, I mean watches or timepieces. This was one of the latest videos that I did, which was the unboxing and review of the Seiko Gundam special edition watch, which is limited to like just I think 1,000 pieces. Now today I have another watch that I was able to cop recently, and I wanted to do an unboxing and quick review for you guys. This is the collaboration between Seiko and a brand that a lot of you are familiar with here in the channel, BAPE. Let's go. Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please make sure that you do so because we do giveaways. In fact, we are announcing the winners to 2 giveaways in today's video. So make sure that you guys watch until the very end so that you can see the winners for our giveaways for the Realme Buds Air as well as the Realme 5i smartphone. And make sure that you watch tomorrow's video, Saturday, because I'll be announcing a new giveaway wherein you guys can win something from Supreme. So subscribe now, follow me on Instagram, join our Facebook community, and then click the links in the description box for any ongoing giveaway. The official name of this watch is the BAPE Seiko ABC Camo Mechanical Diver Watch, and it is a stunning timepiece, especially if you are a fan of BAPE. However, there are a couple of cons, there are a couple of issues, and I will go through them as we go over the review because this isn't all roses. There are thorns here that you have to watch out for if ever you're thinking of buying, well, a timepiece like this one. So let's get to the unboxing. Now, as you guys can see, it comes in your typical black, gray BAPE camo design. If you pop the main box open, you get another box. It's another one of those box inside the box kind of things. You have the manuals and the warranty card inside over there. And then this is the actual main box of the watch. And if you pop it open, you have the actual timepiece. And here at the top, it says over there, Seiko, a bathing ape SZEL004. And this is what the watch looks like. Now, this is actually the second collaboration already of BAPE and Seiko. The first one used the more familiar Greenland camo design. You know, the green, the browns that you usually associate the word camo with. Now, that one came out last year, and I am in the process of trying to get one of those to add to my Seiko collection. This is the newest release, which just came out, I think, a couple of weeks ago, and this was actually a Japan exclusive watch. So you needed to buy this in Japan because it didn't have any release in other parts of the world. Now, what's so special about the watch? Well, it boils down to the collaboration with BAPE because that's what you're actually paying for more than anything else. It's the BAPE branding, license, look, and brand. So if you take a look at the dial, you have the ABC camo of BAPE, but instead of what I mentioned earlier, which was your typical green camo design or color, this one uses shades of black and gray, which is actually more in theme with what we've been seeing in watches lately, even in streetwear. So this is kind of like one of the colors that's so popular this year, and it's good to see that Seiko is taking advantage of it together with BAPE. Now, since we're on the dial already, let's go over some of the details. It features Lumibright R indices and handset, a prominent chapter ring, and a day and date window, which you can find at the 3 o'clock position of the watch. The dial is capped off with Hardlex crystal at the very top, and if you flip it over and you look at the back of the case, it actually says here, a Bathing Ape limited edition, as well as other details of the watch. Powering this limited edition timepiece is Seiko's Caliber 4R36, the same movement that we saw with the new Seiko 5 Sports Series and the Prospex range. And that kind of already tells you what my main issue is with this watch, because this is selling for a ridiculous amount of money. Now, the retail is roughly around 35 to 36,000 pesos. That's roughly, I don't know, like $700. But it is currently selling in the aftermarket for over 60,000 or over $1,000. So the question you have to ask yourself is, are you willing to pay $1,000 for a watch that doesn't even have sapphire crystal and it only uses the movement? And I say move only in a very, how do I say, it's still out of reverence and respect because the Seiko movement is still pretty awesome. But this is the movement that you can usually buy with watches that are below 10,000 pesos or $200 or maybe even like 20,000 pesos and below. But you are paying a ridiculous premium. You're paying $1,000 in the aftermarket. Again, you are paying, guys, not just for the movement and the features. The bulk of what you are paying for is actually going to the branding, which is the BAPE license. The self-winding movement features approximately 41 hours of power reserve as well as 24 jewels, seconds hacking, and the day and date complication that I mentioned earlier. It's encased in stainless steel, and if you take a look at the unidirectional bezel, it has been coated with black color to match the color of the dial and the ABC black and gray camo design used by BAPE for this watch. Now, one of my favorite things about this timepiece is really the strap. This is one of the nicest watch straps I've ever seen. It really just goes to show how nice the ABC camo and black and gray is. Take a look at that, guys. Looks stunning. You have the BAPE letters boldly printed here at the bottom. Then you have the camo design for the top part, and then you have the same camo design here at the upper part of the strap. Man, it just looks absolutely stunning. Now, according to what I've researched, this is supposed to be limited to like less than 1,000 pieces or 999 pieces for this particular timepiece, which is partly the reason that's driving the price up. The limited edition nature combined with the BAPE branding is what is why you're going to pay maybe around $1,000 for this, or maybe even more, and it's even going to be the reason why the price will continue to go up in the years to come. So the big question now is, do I recommend that you guys pick up like a Seiko BAPE watch like this one? Ultimately, it depends on what your preference is. Now, obviously, if you get it for retail, I think the answer to that question is pretty straightforward. Go. Just buy it. I mean, if you can buy it at the retail price, if you were in Japan, or if you are in Japan in the next few years and they do come up with the big Seiko release, just pick it up and buy it. You might want to flip it later on, or you just want to rock it in your collection, knowing full well that you can be, you know, guilt-free because you bought it at retail. Now, if you are going to buy it at resale prices or aftermarket prices, just a word of caution to not overpay. There are sellers who are actually selling it at a little more reasonable price of around 45 to 50,000 pesos. I actually got this from Seoul Republic, one of my favorite sneaker reseller shops over at Katipunan, and they sold it to me for 50,000. So it kind of hurt a bit, but since that I am a fan of BAPE and I am focusing on collaboration timepieces for my collection, I just knew that I had to get one. So that's what I'm collecting. But again, it's not for everyone. Please don't take this as a blanket recommendation for everybody to buy one at resale prices, because like what I mentioned, some resellers are actually selling this for over 65, 70,000 pesos. I saw a posting of somebody selling it for 75,000 pesos. That is just too much. For me, maximum for this time on, on where we are at, February 2020, the max you should be paying for this is anywhere from 50,000 to 55,000. If you can get for less than that, much better. And that's actually my unboxing and review of the Seiko BAPE watch in gray ABC camo. And now for the fun part, I mentioned earlier that we will be drawing the winners for the Realme 5i and the Buds Air. So let's get straight to that. Here are the winners for both items. Congratulations to our two winners. I will be reaching out to you via Instagram so we can connect on how you guys can pick up or how I can send you these two amazing gadgets from Realme Philippines. And before we end, let me just give a quick shout out to Seiko Watch Club Philippines. It is a Facebook group. I'm having so much fun there. If you guys are Seiko fans and if you want to be part of a community, check them out and I'll see you guys there. And lastly, very lastly, don't forget, I will be announcing a new giveaway this weekend, so make sure that you guys tune in to the YouTube channel. I will probably include it in either the video tomorrow, Saturday, or the video on Sunday. One of the videos this weekend will announce a new giveaway wherein you can win a brand spanking new Supreme side bag. Going to be kick-ass. You guys will love it, so make sure that you watch out for that video. And with that said, I hope you all have an amazing weekend up ahead. Peace, God bless. What's up? Boom.